What is up, crawler fans, RC enthusiasts, and social media surfers? I'm your boy Josh with MOFO RC, and man, I sure hope you're having a great freaking day, dude. We're about to run over some trucks, playing a game called Lines. We're not playing it too hardcore. I sprung it on the guys last minute, and it was more of just a good time. So we got Craig hung up on the mirror there. He's moving along now, doing freaking great, doing his best. This was supposed to be an easy line. The green was easy means go. Green means go. He's going to try and hit the bonus. The bonus was kind of like in play and then kind of fell off and replacing it, and it was like, whatever, dude. So if you haven't seen this game before, it's called Lines. It's a great freaking game, dude. There's point system, whole thing, dude. I will run it again in the future. You can go back and see. I did talk about it for a few videos in a row. And I just wanted to keep the idea out there. But anyways, again, I just had the idea. I got there, hey, let's run some lines. So I started setting them up, and the guys showed up like, hey, we're going to run some lines. I want to run some lines. Like, yeah. So here we are, dude. Running some freaking lines, dude. Craig, struggling bumper time. That's what happens when you run scale, dude. Looks pretty, though. Looks pretty realistic. If we slowed it down, I bet it would look almost real. Wow. Look at the Hightrail, the little Hightrail that could. So he's coming, sneaking around up the top. Look at him go, dude. Great job. Ooh, run it down the hill, Craig. Now he's in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we made it. In the water. Dude, look at it. It's so pretty, dude. Why is it so pretty to put the truck in the water? I don't know. It is. It's fun. It's a great time. I don't do it because I like to keep driving my trucks, and it's scary. Guy! We'll call the bonus clean. Great job, dude. That was some wheel speed for you, dude.
That's some flair. Come on, Sandy.
Gee whiz, keep it in the lines, Craig. Great job. Magic. He got magically reappeared to the middle. Great job. Great run. Struggle all the way through. Oh, my gosh. Look at him in the water. That's just not fair, dude. Showing off, dude. What a great shot. His truck's for sale. I don't know why. Probably because it's right-hand drive. He's like, I can't drive this in the States. Somebody else, dude. Chain swinging, bro. Let's freaking go. He's got his Yeti cooler, dude. Somehow his logs just stay in the back, right in the middle. I don't know if he's got them to a ball or something, dude. I don't know. Crazy business. He does all this stuff, and all the stuff stays in the back of his truck. That doesn't make sense. It would make more sense if you had to keep all your stuff in the back. If it was just loose in there, like a regular truck. Maybe you could put some zip ties or, some little baby tie downs, things like that. It'd be rad. Got to keep your stuff in there, dude. No glue. Come on, this is scale. I don't know if you guys see, what is it, Hello RC? A family of crawlers. They do tent scale. They've done some like TRX4M stuff, I think. But they're a tent scale family, and they got a cool little crawler course in their backyard. Pretty cool. And they play a game called Cheerios. They call it Cheerios, but they put cups. Trucks with cups, I think is what they call it. And it's a little truck, they put a little cup on the top of their car, fill it with Cheerios, and basically the winner is the one who keeps the Cheerios in the truck the longest. I think it's a pretty cool game. So I don't know why I have never thought about playing it, but it'd be a pretty fun game. I may have to try that out. So basically it just sounds like rip, shade, flip, homie, follow the leader style. And whoever flips loses style. It's basically the way it goes, dude. Or, you do some nastiness and make it hella smooth. Save all your Cheerios, dude, and then, then the brute basher comes through and it's Hightrail, and there they go, dude. Too much wheel speed, dude. Calm down. Whoa.
Drop him out.
Look at that. Where did that come from? That wasn't expected. Did you see that? That was pretty, Sam. Look at all that drop out. Looks like he just came Island man. Yeah, man. We be jamming.
Oh, he put him
the island tires, dog. Hell yeah. The suckers are wide, bro. Gee whiz. He does struggle coming up. I think it's about to happen. We enter the diff struggle, I think. Or maybe is that round 2? There it is. There it is. Diffed out. No, guy, no. Wheels. Okay. Going back, dude. Here we go. Nice bumper pivot. That was dope. Oh, no, guy. We stuck. That was not a good pivot. Now we're going the wrong way.
I have used
Totally
them,
the wrong way.
recently,
Wheels, great job. Here we go, Sammy. Sammy, run it up in there. Let's go, buddy. Look at him go. That's pretty rad. So I don't know what he's running, dude. He's got all kind of, looks like some shiny freaking parts on there, dude. I don't know if these guys are running actual Treel or if they're fake Treel parts. I don't know, dog. They're shiny and cool. Looking good, bro. So what do you think, dude? You like the freaking Hightrail, bro? Wait till you see what I'm driving. Never drove it before, dude. Never drove it before. Let's see what you think. Hightrail. This is Chain Swinger. Swanging. I don't know what he didn't tell me his name, dude. It's a pretty badass truck, dude. Sammy builds a mean truck, dude. Especially when it comes to the scale. He always got the features, bro. Showing off.
Look at him go.
Always showing off. I told that to Sammy the first time. That's how I got to talking to him. He commented on my videos, and I always watch his stuff. And always showing off, dude. Always bling, bling all the time, dude. Show off is what I tell him. Always showing off, dude. Here we go, dude. In the Ascent. Let's go, Red Cat. So all we got, basically, a stock truck, pretty much. We got an aftermarket motor, and we got wheels and tires. Looks like they are DDPs from MOFO with, I think those are Swamp Kings is what I think those are. I don't really know. Craig, put it down in there what those are, or somebody, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. I'd appreciate it. So, shout out to the freaking Patrons. Sure do appreciate you, homies. If you have not, dude, freaking think about joining the Patreon, man. $5, sure do appreciate it. Means I can keep doing this, dude. Helps me out a lot, dude. I freaking appreciate it from the homies. If you don't got it, you don't got it. No worries, dog. Enjoy the content. Hope it makes you have a good day. A little something to look forward to. A little something to make you smile. Enjoy little trucks, dude. And something to get excited about and go home and play trucks, dude. It's hella fun. Hope you got buddies, dude. Buddies make it best. Look at the clean run, dude. Look at the clean run. Never. This truck is spicy, by the way. I did not realize how much throttle it actually has. Look at the little guy go, though. But freaking A. Great truck, dude. My first time, again, driving it. Never drove this thing before. We had a little hang up right there. A little too much trigger and F me up. So, but we're down at the bottom. Gonna pull right back up, dude. Look at the little truck that could. Gonna get the bonus, maybe. I don't know. If it was there, if you're counting it, maybe. We didn't reposition it, so who cares, dude? Bonus, no bonus, I don't know. But look at the truck go. Clean run, dog. You let me know who had the best run. I don't know. Who's scoring, dude? We're just having a great time. The best run was whoever had the most fun. I had a great time. Hope you guys had a great time, too. So, and I hope you guys out there in the freaking audience, I hope you're having a great time, dude. I hope this is a fun one to listen to. Kind of some nonsense. I already had to delete some stuff because I was like, dude, you're not saying anything. It's just a bunch of hooey. Golly. And it looks like that is a Treel, bro. Looks like that is a Treel. Rocking the fancy parts on the Hightrail, bro. If you're going to make it shiny, bro, might as well represent, bro. Treel makes some fancy parts. Definitely. They got the bling on lock. Great job. So I guess this was, it seems that this was maybe more like this should have been the easy line. We started on the medium line because Craig just made easy work of that guy. Let's see if he can go down just as clean. Great job, Craig, to the up. So good. Doing good job. Nice. Clear. Easy, easy, easy. Oh. Bumper. Uh-oh. Come on, guy. Clear the bumper. Easy on your reverse. Easy on the reverse. Uh-oh. It's not looking pretty. Craig. Craig. Easy does it, guy. Don't break it. You better hope he has some metal drive shafts. Ooh, that was sweet. Little freaking pivot. Come on, dog. Keep it on the wheels. Keep it on the wheels, dog. You got it, Craigie Poo. Turn down. A little bit of gas. Oh, no. In that situation, as you see it, it's going to pivot. You got to know that it's going to want to go that way. Go ahead and anticipate. Turn down and gas at the same time. Not too much because it will launch you. But just be ready to trigger pull more potentially as it comes down. You just want the wheels to be going fast enough to keep rolling forward. That's the biggest thing. It doesn't usually take too much. Just has to be the right speed. So There you go. Because if you pull too much, then you're going to stop. You're on an angle. Maybe you stop too hard, you flip over the other way. Dadgummit.
Yeah, check it out. It's a desktop water jet.
Just showing off, waving to the crowd. Glad we got a bumper, dog. Glad we got a bumper on the back. Come on, dude. Push it up there. Freaking diffed out again. We got to drive this thing. It's a little bit wide, dude. You got to drive the diffs. Hop, hop, hop. Let's go. There we go. HPs, HPs. Let's go.
Yeah.
Definitely got it, bro. Definitely had the HPs. Lifting a little tire, dude. Lifting the little Islanders. That good, dude. Freaking, I don't know why I keep saying that, but there you go, bro. That's just what it is right now. That's what I got for you. It's not too complicated. Sorry. You know what? Sometimes we get details. We got, you know, whatever things for sale. Right now, we're just you know what? Narrating. That's what we're doing. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's because it's a freaking YouTube video. That's why. Duh. I don't know. I'm sorry. Just being silly, dude. You know what I'm saying? Doo-doo-doo. It's late. Waiting for my woman to come home. So I've been all alone, dude. Just doing tiny trucks all evening. It's been great. Shout out to the homies that keep me sane. Just saying. Just saying. Shout out to the homies. I appreciate you guys.
Let's go, 17. Nice job.
So let me know what you guys think about the scalers. Do you like seeing the scalers? Do you like seeing freaking slayers? Do you like seeing more hardcore lines? Do you just like to see the trucks run stuff over super smooth? I think it's time for a good follow the leader video, dude. We got to get some good shots of the homies coming down. Lines and stuff is fun. I do really enjoy watching everybody take the line separately. But it's just as fun to be able to see all the guys there, to see failure make it. That's always fun. Or just, you know, he gave it his best shot after a couple. So this is fun too, running the lines and whatever. It's great for, I think, a good comp settings and whatever. We could do this maybe once a month or whatever. But we got to get some good follow the leader buddy time where you're just hanging out. It's not too serious. You don't freak out. It's just about showing off, being smooth, having a great time. Laughs with the homies. Hey, watch this. Can you do that? Bet you can't do this. Let's go. Showing off, keeping it. Ooh. Trust in it.
Oh, wait.
Dude, that's some trust on a vehicle you never drove. Cleaned the gate, ran it back over, but as far as we would normally play, gate's dead once you clear it. So I would have got my 5 points. Making it look easy. Another clean run. Great freaking job. Can we put it down? We're pretty close. I don't know who got it faster to the top. Craig had a really clean run to the top. Can I put down a clean run to the bottom? That's going to be the thing. Here we go. Nice. See, on all this, you want to be able to come down and run down, but if you go down in the wrong spot or go too far, then you diff out or you're not set up for the next obstacle part of it. So you got to be kind of cautious. We're going to try to do this gate that's really not there. I don't know. It's kind of in the right position, so we're trying to do it. We would have got it. So it looks, come on, dude. Come on, bro.
Was that the tire or was that the
Can't
rope?
see it. What are you doing? Are you going to do something? No, we're clear. We're clear. We got it clear. Clear the gate. I think we take the line. I don't know. Points up on the board. Somebody wins at the end. So it's everybody on 2. So this is Craig back up on 1 with the EvoPRO. What do you think about the EvoPRO versus the Hightrail?
This is anywhere in the middle there, dude.
A little bit different class of a vehicle. You're looking at a class 1 versus a class 2 rig, basically. Definitely different. So he definitely hit the gate there. Still a little struggle there. Ooh, little pop you very much. Little bit of pop you less, dog. Pop you a little less. Maybe not so much, homie. Looking good. He's a little jumpy on the trigger time. Sometimes that's the way it goes for trying to go a little bit quicker. You know, definitely that's what I'm trying to say. You don't want to add too much trigger. So if you're trying to go faster, maybe some little trigger pulls controlled. Something like if you ever listen to bouncers, it drives me nuts. I don't really understand it. But rum, 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 ba ba rum, rum, ba rum. You know, you're like, why?
Come on.
Well, why? You know, why can't we just be like, you know, why can't we be like more smooth? Look at this, dude. Breakdancing, dude. Like a monster truck, dude. Badass. Look at the water flinging. Oh my gosh. What a shot. Wow. Oh my gosh. Only on MOFO RC, dude. Check him out, dude. Freaking breakdancing RC trucks, dude. Hella dope. Let's go. Sammy up in the, I called it Bugzilla. This is the Gila Monster, I think is the actual name of the rig. We do call it Bugzilla, but I think it's actually a Gila Monster is what it's called. I think. I could be totally blowing that again. Definitely a cool kit. Haven't seen Craig run his. Probably broke it, dude. He's got about 150 RC cars at this point. No, not really. Almost 40, though, of the little guys. Pretty impressive, dude.
I know it wasn't there.
So he could definitely bring some trucks out to spares for when he breaks, you know. And then, but the only problem when you have spares, when you break, you pull them out, and then, you know, pretty soon you got a stack of broke rigs that are like hella depressing. And then you have like days of working on them, and it's fun, but at the same time, it can be a little bit depressing. You're like, I have all these rigs, and I can't just go play right now. Ah! I'm never usually without a rig. I usually have at least one that's running at any given time, but sometimes more. But then you have the other problem when they're all running. You're like, man, look at him. He just sits there, all lonely. Now he's depressed. Jeez. Problems, dude. First world problems, dog. Jeepers. Looking good, freaking Sammy. Let's go, dog. Putting down a pretty good run, dude. Putting down a pretty good run down the old green line. Again, this would probably be the more medium line of the lines. I don't know why, but it is. Here we go, dude. So this is Super Slaying, bro. Super Slaying. Uh-oh, we got it. We fixed it. So Super Slaying with the cage that I made a long time ago. Let me know what you think about it, dude. It's something that I'm looking at bringing back. Not this exact one, because it would need to be, this is custom, just kind of fit. It used to slide onto the base and click in, and it was rad. It was for the FCX24. I had to cut all that stuff off, so it kind of has some points that leave me hung up on one of these. But so far, dude, looking pretty freaking good down the old green line. Oh, we caught up on the body there. So that's something when I do actually make this, I need to make the hood a little bit lower and then give it a little clearance on the tire. So there's just a little bar that comes down that just needs to be changed shape. Change it to shape. So no problemo. But that's something I'm really looking at doing. Definitely won't come out in PETG. We would bring that out in a single piece in nylon, which was the #1 reason why I didn't do it. I freaking loved that thing. But, whoa! Look at the spice from the EvoPRO. Yo! Anyways, we'll get back to that rig when I drive again. So the EvoPRO, dude, freaking killer rig from Hobby, gee whiz, sorry, from Hobby Plus. Super awesome rig. Obviously got some spice to it. I think he's running 3S, 4S. Don't really know. On the Klingon tires from Endura. Great tires. I really, really like mine. I think everybody in this round, no, Sammy's running Bugzilla with the DJ Crawler 72 pins that have the monster pins. There we go. Nice little flipperoo. So this is definitely the shortest wheelbase of the group that we're running here. It would just be the stock wheelbase that comes on the EvoPRO. I don't know exactly what that is. It should be right around 150 to 155 millimeters. Something right around there, like a Gladiator. Great job, great run, Craig. Putting it down. Here we go. Sammy in the Gila Monster again, dude. Round 2. Through the gate clean. Great job, Sammy. Too easy. Yeah, this should have been the easy line, dude. Should have been the easy line. And then when the other one was a little bit more difficult. It's one of those, just, it's more flat, but it's harder, dude. The chunks, you gotta watch them. Gotta watch the differentials. Here we go, dude. And there's a hella easy flip. So is he gonna come down? Is he gonna make it down, or is he gonna hit the flipperoo like Craig did? Come on, dog. So again, man, I do hope you guys are doing freaking great, dude. Enjoying some cars. Look at the rear dropout. It is sexy. I knew he's my doggy. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. You got it. Okay, nice, clean. Make the turn. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's go, dog. You can do it. You can do it. Take it easy. Zoom in. Here we go. Come on. Nice. Look at the camera work. Wow. Dude.
Oh, great job. Come on, don't.
And is he going to get the gate?
Yeah, this way. Come on.
I think he hit it.
Come on, Doug.
I think he hit it. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Who's even keeping track at this point? I'm not. Here we go, dude. So we're back up in the Super Slaying, dog. The Super Slaying TRX 4M. Stock housings. Pretty freaking rad, dude. Absolutely loving this thing. I realized that I did not put the band back on the front when I put the cage on. So this is all unbanded in the front, and it's freaking killing it still. Definitely on the last obstacle, you could tell that we needed it. I don't know that we would have made it, but that's where it's definitely, when you really start to put on angle, is when it's most important, and that's where we suffered. So anyways, this is just a mock-up. This is just me bringing something out that I had made sitting here. I thought it was pretty cool. Definitely want to reconfigure the whole thing, and would like to bring it out in nylon in a single piece that just clips on nice and pretty. Would be freaking rad. So I got a lot of things that I'm working on, behind the scenes. So anyways, I do appreciate you dudes hanging out with me, and I'll have some pretty cool stuff to share as soon as possible. So, not that there's not a freaking amazing stuff already at the Etsy shop, so go freaking check it out, dude. All kind of stuff. Definitely have put in work. Definitely have a lot of work to put in, so no question. At the end of the day, dude, if you're looking for something, just holler at your boy Josh, text MOFO RC, Joshua Dale Ratliff on Facebook, or whatever, dude. Text MOFO RC at Gmail. Whatever you need to do, hit me up on the Etsy shop, and we'll get you sorted, dude, and figure out what you need, and I'll walk you through the process. No problema. Let's go. So what he has to do here is the crucialness of this obstacle here is being able to get up high enough. He dropped his wheel off, and that's just the killer. So he's going to run again. I moved the line a little bit, and just left all the runs in here. Not trying to make anybody look bad, but it does show how hard the stuff is. So it's nice to kind of include a few wrecks. And again, we're not actually playing a serious game when we do redos. So at this point, it was just like, hey, let's just try to make this. It's really freaking hard. So give it another shot. Here we go, Craig. Come down. Okay, he's got his tire on the high side where it needs to be. Not going to drag an axle and flip him over. Looking good. Good driving, Craig. And that's not even the hard part.
Great job, dude.
So this is definitely the hard line, dude. We're on a side hill, and now you had to go turn up while on a side hill is definitely a hard maneuver. You see him starting to unweight already, and we haven't even got there yet. So what he's going to try to do is work the rear end down as he tries to push up, trying to get his rear end to come down behind him, and it's just struggling.
Look at that.
Definitely a hard line. That's the other thing too, is that the hill is on two angles, so as you start to slip, you slide off the hill. So if you don't hit it right the first time, there's almost guaranteed no saving it. So it's just, you better line it up, and when you start to pull the trigger, you better be on the right line, or it's game over. So fortunately, he's got a tailgate, and he can take a little break there, wave to the crowd, take a deep breath, and then roll off the hill. Great job, dude. Great freaking job, Craig. A little bit out of the pay grade of the vehicle. So EvoPRO is definitely an awesome rig, but this is pushing the limits pretty freaking hard. Could use just a little bit longer wheelbase, probably. I don't know about his weight or where he's at on that. I don't know. You probably could get the EvoPRO to make that, but you're serious tuning and attention to the rig. So I don't know. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's just too short and wide. Here we go, Sam. Let's go, buddy. So that was the problem, by the way, being too wide. FCX24 is freaking awesome rig, but if you start to put larger tires on it, especially these type of things, it really is too wide and too short. So it stretches out to be at least a gladiator, and preferably a little bit longer for that axle width. So if you didn't know, at this point there is a proper width to length ratio. Tires do definitely affect that. So when you have a wide axle, it is not a good thing to add a wide wheel unless you're going longer, right? If it's a longer vehicle, you can do it. But it's going to come down to the same ratio of width to length and tire size. It's going to give you the right clearance to do the obstacles you're trying to do. If you're not trying to do super savage, then you don't need to be super huge. if you're trying to do super savage, being super huge is fun. So running on a table, you don't need to be super huge.
There you go.
Because usually table running is not super savage. However, if you picked up some rock blocks, you can build the most epic obstacles that you could freaking imagine, that you could dream up with just a few blocks, dude. I promise it's a ton of freaking fun. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I'm trying to tell you. It's super easy, dude. I'm thinking about even doing a freaking video at Home Depot to show you that anybody can make it, bro, even using their saw, their square, and just bring it on pencil, dog. Hell yeah. Oh, and a tape measure, which they have those too. You could absolutely use their tape measure. I'll probably bring my own. Just because I'm kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have it on my pocket, you know, like in my holster, dude. I'm going to have to do it, you know, it's one of those things. So, here we go. Here was Sammy going to... Oh my gosh, dude. I couldn't even pump it up, dude. He got up there and rolled before we even... But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That hole on the right side is just treacherous. It doesn't really look like it. Doesn't show off. So, here we go. Super slaying with the tube chassis or tube cage, dog. Freaking killer. Looking killer. Let's go. So this is one of those things that I spent, I don't know, like a month, 5 weeks, 6 weeks building this tough truck and getting it perfected and all this stuff early on, and totally killed my business and never made a single dollar off of it. So that's pretty rad. Well, I guess probably I made $1 or something from YouTube videos, you know, maybe that happened, you know. So, but as far as from the actual, you know, whatever, dude. But I did learn a ton. You know, I learned a super duper ton about design, parts, and whatever stuff that definitely... Oh my gosh, are you seeing that, bro? Are you seeing that? That's called driver mod. So the rig is dope, definitely. But that's called driver mod, guy. Heck yeah. Get yours, dude, on a set of rock blocks. Perfect your driver mod, dude, on your table. Even included in a homie. I'm going to say I'll have to think about that, and I'll have to set an actual routine, and we'll get rock blocks going. I'll set the actual announced date for the first rock blocks event or whatever. You know, we'll start it off. I'd like to do a couple things, maybe do like a run like every 2 weeks or something, where, you know, that way, I don't know, we'll see. It'll be a weekly challenges, all kind of stuff. Well, somehow we got to get guys included and make them want to participate. It's a lot of fun, so you know, you should want to participate anyways. But somehow, some reason, you got to poke and prod guys and give them extra curriculars to you know what I'm saying, get them going, you know. Sometimes that's the way it's got to go, you know. So obviously you saw we didn't make it. Craig in the EvoPRO, we're gonna bring it, dude. Give it his best shot, dude. The little EvoPRO that could, dude. Let us go. Can you see it? Can you do it? I'm gonna guess, dude, for the EvoPRO to do this, you're probably gonna need to go down in tire size, down to a 62-ish, you know, like a scrambler or like a rupture, black label, something in that range, and have the narrowest that you could possibly be, and then weight, right? That's where you're going to excel. The rig will come alive if you do those things. I promise you. I promise you. It's already short and wide, and so putting big tires on it or extended width tires, wheels on it, you know, is going to be a no-no. It's going to only hurt. I promise you. It makes it stand up faster. It does make it turn a little bit narrower, but you know, in a little bit smaller radius. But the width to length ratio is not the most bueno for crawling. It's just the way it goes. For savagery, for just cruising, and for medium, it's rad. Totally dope. The problem is, when you start to go up more crazy, it is when what I'm saying becomes more and more apparent. If you want to see a demonstration of what I'm saying, just go look at an actual super and see the geometry, the ratios that they're using. The tire size is absolutely huge, but they have huge hangers that are down low. They have zero offset, and then, but just look at the tire to the wheel size to width to length. You may not be able to do the wheel size as the same as theirs. It's going to be close, but just look at the wheel size to the length of the rig to the width of the rig, and that's where you're going to be, right? If you want to be ultimate, but again, you're going to have to do certain things. You're going to have to use certain weights, you know, with hangers or different things, or like the Rattlers cheater style, super easy, super simple cheater style with extra benefits. Friends with benefits, dude. Friends with bennies. Let's go. Who doesn't want them? So Sammy freaking fighting, dude, giving his freaking best. He's coming back. He's like, okay, I'm coming back. I saved it, dog. I hella saved it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Sam, you're gonna make it. I don't know, dude. We might need to slow the tires down maybe just a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Die! So like I said, slow the tires down just a little bit so you can see that coming and stop. Here we go. Here we go. Looking clean. Good job. So we got caught up right there on a little piece of the cage there. It sticks down that I cut off. I can't round it off anymore or it will come apart. So just going to have to leave it there for now and then until we make a new one. So I do really want to make something like this in nylon. Come on, buddy. So I'm saying I want to go over and try this again, and you will see if I make it. So if I don't make it, I'm not going to show you. But if I make it, dude, I will show you, dude, because I didn't have the band on the front. We'll see if it makes a difference. I'll show you and be like, haha, told you. So, but we are a little too wide for the obstacle. You see how we hit on the outside? That was like an absolutely perfect run. If I would have had more overdrive, it might have been better. I needed to turn sharper. But see, like I said, coming back into it, I just missed it. Once you miss it, it's over. Dunzo. Cannot come back from that. You have to hit it just perfect or come back down the same line. So now Craig pulled out a super baddie. We're in the Goblin chassis, hard park style, on the deluxe fab axles. Gorgeous rig, super baddie SCX24. Craig is demonstrating a proper length to width to tire size ratio. These are running 65. It's about a Gladiator length, about 155 millimeter wheelbase. Looking absolutely freaking dope. So this is a perfect setup in my opinion. He's doing great, got a great angle. This is a super duper killer rig. So here we go, Craig. Show us how it's done. Show us how it is done. Come on, dude. He's struggling. He's got it. He's got it. He's pulling up. Great job, Craig, in the Goblin. Okay, he's going to go up. Can he finish the run? This is the top of the course. We had almost made it. We were almost through the hard part. Now you get to see the end of the course. Craig's doing a great freaking job. All right, so this is where it gets hard coming down, Craig. Let's see some skill. Let's see that driver mod, buddy. Does he know his rig? Yes, this is the same rig he's been driving for 100 years, dude. Not really. It's been built up over time. This thing is absolutely badass. Craig's definitely been driving this one a while. He knows his rig, and it's definitely, in my opinion, his best performer. Super dope rig. Great job, Craig. Skills coming down. Just showing off at this point, dude. Make it look clean. Nice. Nice job. All right, dude. Here we go. Super slaying SCX24 style on baldy bumps. Just coming from the little hard part right there. We didn't show it from the bottom. We're going to push up. We're going to take our time at the bottom to try to line it up because I know that if we get out there, see, starting to push, we're going to trust it. No, we're not going to trust it. We're going to miss it. So backing up, we got to stay nice and tight. We're trying to get the rears down to be down below us and then be as tight as we can on the top. Here we go. How much tread do you really need? I don't know that you really need all that much, dude, because watch this, dude. We got baldy bumps. We made it look hella easy once we had it set up, dude. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Proper width to length to weight to tire size ratios, folks. That's what it comes down to. I've been trying to tell y'all. And there it is demonstrated. We just both demonstrated that, you know, obviously these are both SCX24s. Well, mine's a stock housing. Mine is an actual SCX24. His would be a deluxe fab rig, you know, so that's and a hard part rig. So mine would be a stock rig with, you know, Texoma RC parts. So there you go, dude. Can you do it with stock housings? Absolutely, you can. The only thing is that at this point, there's so many housings out there that are cheap. Here we go. I'm going to try something a little bit different than Craig did. Try to make it look a little crazy. See that float out there? Try to get the hook and pull me off. Oh, missed it. Now we're bellied out. Oh no, that's not good. That wasn't pretty. That's what you get for trying to show off. Okay, we made it down and no good. Dang it. That's what you get for trying to show off, dude. Well, there you go, folks. That's going to be the freaking video. I sure do appreciate anybody who's been here the whole time. Freaking rip till you flip.